Autonomous vehicle operators, electric vehicle technicians and sustainable transport specialists are among the emerging careers as the transition from fuel-powered to electric vehicles accelerates. This shift requires investment in new skills and modern systems, which were highlighted at the Southern African Transport Conference in Pretoria.
There's going to be an enormous growth of new industries, green industries, new forms of digital technologies that will be managing our road system and our rail system. And I think the idea of this conference is to look at how we upskill the existing workforce and, of course, attract new workers with the appropriate skills.
South Africa's transport sector is responsible for 10% of the carbon emissions, most of which comes from road transport, despite vast tracts of rail infrastructure.
Transport carries almost the entire GDP of the country, literally. So the more efficient the sector is, the more we can open up the economy for growth, the more we can reduce the cost of doing business, the more we can reduce the cost of labor and incentivize employment creation.
The industry employs almost 100,000 people, but the workforce is aging and a shortage of artisans has stalled new energy programs across many cities.
Many of our role players, especially in the bus industry, that are ordering electric buses. Now, that is a new skill sets that need to be provided for those that are going to drive these buses, new skill sets for those that are going to legislate, the traffic officers on those buses, for an example, in the bus industry.
South Africa is looking abroad to partners like China to boost expertise, especially among women and young people.
China is one of our key partners in robotics, 4IR and the Internet of Things, and we do take beneficiaries from the TVET colleges to go and get training into using robots, possibly assembling cars at a car assembly plant, or even use robotics in terms of diagnosing what could be wrong with a vehicle that needs to be fixed.
An optimal transport network is closely tied to economic development as Africa enters a new era of industrialization under the Free Trade Agreement. It will mean a significant overhaul of current systems for the region to keep pace with global developments and meet climate change targets. Julie Shara, CGTN, Cape Town.